So mates, Doge Gaming here. Today we have a very good video on like what I think are the best weapons for each class. I'll start off with assault. Assault's going to be a bit different because it sort of has SMGs and shotguns, so he's going to be in two parts. So moving on, we have the Model 10A Hunter. Model 10 was an American shotgun designed by Remington Arms manufacturer, and was a like a little sort of like an alternate to the M97 trench shotgun that most of you are all familiar because it's a pretty more famous shotgun. But if you think World War I shotguns, probably don't think of this thing. This thing is an absolute demolisher. Like, literally. Like, okay, there's three versions of this gun. There's Factory, Slug, and Hunter. Hunter is by far the best. Slug's slightly disappointing. Factory's okay. Factory, I've got some good kills with Factory. And I think it shoots the most amount of pellets apart from the trench gun sweeper. And it's just absolutely ridiculously, it's just crazy the amount of range you can use in this thing. Right. Like, its one shot distance is really long.
We are losing objective Edward.
Don't know what that was, sorry. Like you probably see me get some amazing kills with this thing. It's just absolutely, it's an absolute beast. I just love using this gun, and this is pretty much my go-to. It just basically makes all the other two shotguns absolutely useless because it just dominates at any range. But it's a little bit overpowered. And tomorrow, because the new patch comes out and a new map comes out, which I'm gonna make a video on. Sorry, that's my mum and my brother. Sorry, guys. Moving on. So yeah, so they might patch the thing tomorrow. Moving on, the SMG for the assault class. This is the Hellriegel. It's amazing. It was a Austrian weapon, probably a prototype. Not many people know about this thing. It's so accurate. It does amazing damage. 650 rounds per minute. 60. Yeah, sorry, but so it's basically, it's got 60 round drum magazine. Just is the icing on the cake for this gun. Its accuracy is amazing. It's 650 round per minute is only beaten by the Automatico, and it's just a great gun. It's my go-to assault weapon. Moving on to medic, the one I chose for this was the M1907 SL Sweeper. It was an American-designed semi-automatic rifle, adopted by the French Army and the British Royal Flying Corps, and I think it also got given to the Russians. And it remained produced from about 1911 to like the early 1950s or something. I don't know. I don't know much about guns really, but that's just what I know about this gun. So it's automatic basically. The hold down trigger. I mean, there's three versions of this gun. There's trench, sweeper, and factory. Right, trench, sweeper, and factory. It's about 300 rounds per minute. You just hold down the trigger and just go. So it's slightly slow. It's like, I mean, the auto loading 8 is a close second, but this thing is just like nice and accurate. Even though like the damage drops off pretty soon because it's a slightly weaker bullet, unlike the Mondragon or the Self Slader, which are like the more accurate long range options. It's really quick. It's really accurate. And it's not much damage, but you literally see me go on to some tears with this. And it's 20 round magazine is really great. It's just like really one of the good things about it. And it literally it's slow rate of fire and nice high magazine size, which means you barely have to reload very often. You see me reload in the clips a lot, but you don't really have to reload often at all. Like I've barely had any full reload times with this gun, and if I'm recommending any weapon, for this is probably my recommended medic weapon, because it's basically available from the start. You just gotta unlock it with 200 war bonds, like as soon as you start the game. You just gotta save up your war bond to get this thing. You don't even have to play medic, to sweat medic class or anything. I mean, I'd recommend this gun. Auto loading 8, good recommendation. Self-sleeve and the Mondragon, more the long range option. And I would not, on the cell side of 1906, I would definitely not recommend because it's 5 shitty round magazine size. Moving on to support, we have the M1909 Benet Maché light machine gun, a French weapon designed in France, and multiple countries started producing it and adopted it in multiple different calibers, such as the Americans adopted it and it was built by Springfield Arms manufacturer in the 30 caliber round or something like that. And the British also made it in the Enfield rifle, the Enfield small arms factory in the north of London, and it was chamber for like the 303 British caliber or something like that. This gun in this game, it's nice, it's slow. Oh yeah, and this is actually the American 30 caliber version, by the way, and it's just nice and slow. It's really good. It's a pretty bad rate of fire, but it's really accurate. You could probably get people at close range, because it's actually it's a good option. Like same with the M1907, it's unlocked from the start. You just gotta save up for it for 200 war bonds, and you see me going absolute tears with this gun, and it's a really good option for the support class. I mean, support class is slightly underwhelming at the moment, and if you it's just got so much good range on it. Plus, I have the trench clearer skin. Hang on. You plus have the trench cleaner skin, as you can see here, and in a second you'll see me go on an absolute tear with it. And basically, it's just like a slow firing but very accurate and very stable gun. It's a very good option for the support class. The Lewis gun, good option. I like the Lewis gun. The bar is a good one. I mean, the bar Storm and the M1909 Benet Maché Storm and the Lewis gun low weight are probably my top LMGs. But I'd probably include them if I had some good footage with them, because I don't have any good footage with the other 2 or 3 guns, whatever they're named. I don't know. And yeah, I keep dying a lot, so I've not cut the footage out. This video has literally been so hard to edit, and you can see that trench clearer skin that you get if you complete the campaign. It's an absolutely brilliant looking skin, like gold and everything. And I think it's the slowest firing machine gun, which isn't great, but it's probably the most accurate machine gun. And it comes in 3 versions: Storm, Telescopic, and Obstacle. Probably recommend Storm if you want to just go a bit closer. But if you wanna go a bit long range, I'd probably recommend the telescopic version. I wouldn't recommend the optical version. Alright, and this is the massive. This is what this gun excels at, because it has a really good reload. You just split the clip out and put a new one in. That's a really good reload. It's really nice shot. So you can just see this massive feed here. Like this is where this gun really gets shot. And moving on to the scout class, we have 2 really interesting weapons. Right? We've got the Martini Henry rifle, and this was a British weapon designed in the 1870s and was used in the Zulu and Boer Wars, and also used by various troops in World War I. And this thing has like the highest damage out of any sniper rifle, basically. Well, that's not really a sniper rifle, I guess, but yeah, it's like it has like the sweet spot range is from about 30 to about 80 meters, which is about as far as that guy over there in the clip. About as far. You probably one shot him that far. To about where one of those rocks are over there, over off in the distance, probably. And yeah, this is the Colibri, by the way. It's so small. It's pathetic, but it's actually not that hard to kill it if you pair it up with the Martini Henry. You probably hear me screaming in this clip because I have my mic on, and yeah, I just probably turned on the game volume a little bit, but this thing is an absolute menace. But the downside is it has like the slowest muzzle velocity out of any of the rifles, and it's only got a 1 shot in the chamber, which you have to be mindful of. But it's an absolute beast. Like, the Colibri is overpowered. so overpowered. Like, you just, like, when you hear this gun, it's like a flipping elephant gun or something. It's like, it just sounds amazing, so satisfying. And you see me going absolute, like, amazing kills with this thing. You hear me screaming every time. But you get like 30 rounds with it, and it was, I think the bullet is like £480 black powder round. That is not much short of a 50 cal, I don't think. And 50 cal blow people's head off. And yeah, always paired. See, 100. Oh, that was right. I messed up. So we'll see. One shot. That's about optimum one shot range. Yep. Colibri overpowered. Please nerf it tomorrow, guys. And like, you've got to be careful with this gun. Like, if you miss your first shot, you're pretty much screwed. I mean, if I was using the Colibri, I mean, I just wanted to troll a few people because they unlocked it, and I literally went absolutely mental when I unlocked this gun and the Colibri. This is such a funny gun. It's just a joke pistol, basically. Like, you probably never use it in any, like, real situation. You probably just use it for trolling. That's what I'm using it for. And that's pretty much it, really. I don't know how long its reload time is, but I think it's got like a 24 rounds per minute, which is really not good. And people say this gun is overpowered, but it really isn't. Like, compare it to like the SMLE, which is a really good gun, I have to admit. And that fires like something like 50 rounds per minute or something like that, way faster than this, and that's like double the muzzle velocity. So if you really want to be better, probably use the SMLE. But I really love the Martini Henry. You just got to be really careful with how many shots you place on people. And you see me no scope a few moves here. Yeah, you're right, mate. And that's about it, really. Thank you everyone for watching. This video was an absolute pain in the arse to edit. But thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Leave a like, subscribe. Bye.